Hi, and thanks for joining me this evening for this HeyScan Padres post-game recap for April 20th, where the Padres dropped Game 2 of this three-game set to the Giants by a score of 2-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Giants. No runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Padres. And coming into this baseball game, we really didn't know what to expect out of either starting pitcher. Tim Lincecum, for his part, coming off 2 very poor starts, entered the game with an ERA of 5.63, and for the Padres, unexpected start for Andrew Cashner, who was taking the place of Clayton Richard, who had flu-like symptoms tonight. You know it must have been bad to keep Clayton out of the ball game. Cash gets the short notice start and actually did a very nice job. He pitched to the minimum 9 batters for the first 3 innings. Then in the 4th inning, ran into some trouble, a leadoff walk, which would come back to haunt him because 2 batters later, facing Pablo Sandoval, he was able to get ahead in the count, 1-2, made a great fastball pitch down in. Sandoval able to foul it off. They then tried elevating the fastball up and away. Again, Sandoval was able to foul it off. Finally, they tried to come inside with a fastball, 3rd fastball in a row, and Sandoval was able to turn on it this time. 2-run home run over the right field wall, and that would be the difference in this ball game. Tim Lincecum, for his part, did an outstanding job tonight. 6 2/3 innings, struck out 8. Padres had opportunities to get to him a couple of times. In the 3rd inning, they had bases loaded with Chase Headley at the plate. Lincecum located his fastball perfectly on the hands and was able to jam Chase to get out of that inning. And all night long, he did a fantastic job of locating his fastball down around the knees, mixed it in with a very, very late breaking split finger. Quite frankly, it was the best that I'd seen Tim Lincecum throw the baseball in at least 3 years. He looked absolutely sharp tonight. Padres again had another opportunity to score later in the game. In the 7th inning, they had a couple of runners on. Mark Kotze couldn't get the job done in a pinch hit situation. And then in the 8th inning, maybe another great opportunity. They had runners on base. Casilla was on the mound, had just walked a batter, was not looking that comfortable on the mound, and unfortunately, Yonder Alonso swung at the next pitch, the first pitch that he offered him, grounded into a double play, and that was it. That was the last threat. Romo came in and sealed it up for the Giants. All said and done, another well-played game for the Padres. 6th time in a row that they got a very nice start. They played solid defense. They just couldn't get enough runs tonight against a very tough Tim Lincecum and San Francisco Giants bullpen. Bright side was Andrew Cashner, of course. The 4 innings that he threw, I thought he looked really sharp and probably established himself as a member of this starting rotation. It remains to be seen if he'll stick, but this obviously was the plan for the Padres all along, to get him into the rotation at some point. He's in there now. We'll see if he sticks. Padres will try to salvage the final game of this set tomorrow. It'll be Eric Stoltz, who's coming off a nice outing versus the Dodgers, where he went 6 innings and allowed 3 runs, up against Barry Zito, who was excellent in his first couple of outings, but got absolutely rocked in his last outing versus the Brewers. 9 runs allowed in 2 2/3 innings pitched. So hopefully the Padres can get some run support to Eric Stoltz. Stoltz does what the starters have done for the last 6 days, which is kept the Padres in the baseball game, and they play solid defense, and hopefully the boys can go home with a happy flight tomorrow. Game time, 1:05. Ted Leitner and myself will be bringing you the action on the mighty 1090. Hope that you'll join us. Appreciate you joining me tonight. I'm Bob Scanlon. Thanks for joining me for this recap tonight, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. You didn't know how we was doing the same. It's alright, it's alright. I know you know I see you smiling at me. It's alright, it's alright. Here comes the ready or not. Here comes the war.